Hey everybody, Brian here from the GuitarFactoryOC.com, and today we're going to be looking at Red Hot Chili Peppers' Californication. I love showing my beginner students Californication by Red Hot Chili Peppers. It's one of those songs that's a super recognizable riff, and it really helps your overall picking, learning to understand string skipping. So your right hand gets some great muscle memory while going through this song on how to skip over strings. Let's jump into it. So the intro of this riff is based around an A minor chord and an F chord. So if you know the A minor chord, that's kind of where these notes are coming from in this particular shape with a little bit of movement. So what we're going to do first is start to hit the open A string, second fret of the D, open B, and then B first fret. That's your first four notes. A, second fret of the D, open B, and then first fret of the B. And it's great when you can keep everything sustaining. It turns into a nice kind of chord instead of it being choppy. All right, next chord. A little bit trickier. We're gonna go to the low E first fret, then the third fret of the A string, and then the open G, and then the second fret of the G. All right, and that's another one we want to try to keep the pressure down as we build that chord. This way it has that sustain over each other. Okay, and that's going to be our verse. They're going to play that over and over during the first verse, and then we're going to talk about the second part, which is the turnaround. Okay, for this section I call the turnaround because it brings us back to the top. We're going to press the third fret A string, open G, so we skipped a string, open high E, back to the open G. So it's every other string. Then we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to bring it down to the low E third fret, skip to the open D, skip to the B, back to the open D. Okay, so far you got okay. Now we're going to do the same shape we used for the F chord in the beginning of the song. 1 on the low E, 3 on the A, but we're not going to do the open G this time. We're doing that second fret on the G. Then back to that A string third fret. And then the final chord of the turnaround is a D minor chord. Okay, so if you know the D minor, 2, 3, and 1 right there, you're going to pick two notes first before you strum it. Open D, third fret of the B, which are in that chord, and then strum the D minor. Okay, so your turnaround is. And that brings you back to the top. Hey, if you're enjoying my instructional videos, please go ahead and click like and subscribe to the channel. Okay, let's move into the pre-chorus, and this is going to be two chords that we're going to be strumming a particular pattern before hitting that chorus. So in the pre-chorus, we're going to do an A minor and then an F major 7. Now the F major 7 is that F that's a lot easier than the actual F because we're not going to need to do that bar. So we're going to do A minor, which is 2, 2, and 1. 2 on the D, 2 on the G, 1 on the B. And the F major 7 is 3 on the D, 2 on the G, 1 on the B, and you get to expose and open that high E. Now the strumming pattern is the most important part of this because it's really the rhythm that sets it up for this, this pre-chorus. So here's the pattern you're going to use. I'll keep the A minor down. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up. Okay, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up. This is going to happen for the A minor and the F. So it sounds like this. Okay, putting the more speed to it. Okay, so really get used to that strumming pattern. Work on that for a little bit first. And you can even stop the video here and play along with it going down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up. Okay, for the chorus, we're going to strum a series of chords, just 2 strums apiece. First chord is a C chord. Next one's a G. Then the D minor comes back again. And then the A minor. And then C again. G, and just do one of the D minor at the end. So when they're doing that chorus, dream of Californication, dream of Californication, dream of Californication. I'm not a singer, and I even messed that chord up and not going to edit it. Keep it real. So that's our chorus. C and G, D minor to the A, and C and G to D minor. And it's kind of on that upbeat G. Okay, and they hold that out before we're going back to the top. And if you got that down, everybody, you've got Californication. You got the intro, the turnaround, pre-chorus, chorus, hey, please head over to the guitarfactoryoc.com. Click that link below. We got a lot of cool stuff on there, a complete course, a complete free quick start guitar beginner course on there, among some other cool things. So jump over to the guitarfactoryoc.com, check it all out.